Hey guys, it's Jay and welcome to our ship tour for the Carnival Glory, which we spent 7 days on in September and October of 2019. We will begin our tour as we usually do in the lobby/atrium, always one of our favorite views, and a very colorful lobby, appropriately enough, because it's called the Colors Lobby. And you'll find the guest services desk and the shore excursions desk there. Moving now to the mid-dining room, which is the Golden Restaurant. We didn't spend a ton of time in here because this was the your time dining option and we had assigned time. So we'll move back now to the Platinum Restaurant, which is where we were. And you don't have to be Platinum level to eat in this restaurant. It was kind of a confusing name. But anyway, this was the option for the assigned time. A lot of cherry blossom style decor done up in silver tones, and the mid-restaurant was done in gold tones. A little action from some dinner shots getting ready to party and have some dancing waiters. We'll jump now to the front of the ship to the Amber Palace main lounge, which is where all of the main shows took place. And this does occupy deck 3, 4, and 5 at the front of the ship. You can see they have the nice long bench seating, very open with the little individual tables to put your drinks and stuff on. Sort of our favorite style of theater. Nice big chandelier up at the top. All sort of purple toned and very, very pretty. We really enjoyed this venue. Now we'll jump to deck 4, moving back toward the photo gallery. This is actually footage from the Carnival Valor because for some reason we did not record the photo gallery on the Glory, but they are basically identical. Jumping now to the black and white library. And of course, this is not a library bar, at least of when we, the time that we sailed it. You can still get the books and games, and it's just a nice quiet place to relax, chill out, play some cards on a table, lots of cozy seating. You can see a nice array of games there. Just a nice, cool, chill spot. Jumping back now on deck 4 to the Ivory Club Bar. This was where they had karaoke a lot of evenings and other events in here. I think this used to be an old cigar bar, but you're not allowed to smoke the cigars in here anymore. Done up in sort of ivory elephant tusk kind of theme. Now hopping up to deck 5 in the aft, we have the Spectrum Atrium, which is sort of gives you access to the main lounges at the back of the ship. We have the Bar Blue Lounge, done up in all sorts of peacock feathers. They had the karaoke machine in here at one point too, so they must do karaoke in this venue as well, but we never actually did much of anything in this venue. We saw spa seminars and things scheduled in there. The Ebony Cabaret Aft Lounge is your comedy lounge, punchline, or comedy club, one of those nice big spacious lounges that we like to see on the ships. And they do fill up, so you still have to get there early. The decor was very sort of African with masks and things on the wall. Also off the Spectrum Atrium, we have the Cinnabar Piano Bar, where everything is very, very red hot. So you can see all sorts of chairs, booths, tables. Piano bar is always a very chill and cool place to hang out. We never really came back in here to see, but I was hoping the piano was red underneath that covering. Just outside the Alchemy Bar, we had a couple of cool, interesting little seats, but Alchemy Bar, of course, home to some amazing, fascinating drinks. They've got the prescription to cure whatever ails you at the Alchemy Bar. The White Heat Dance Club is the nightclub on the ship, done up in sort of roses and candles and mirrors, and we sort of joked that it felt a little bit like Beauty and the Beast in there. But they've got the big old dance floor, all sorts of cozy seating there along the back wall. Nice little bar area over toward the side and the DJ booth. And as I always like to point out, they even had a ramp so that anybody could get on that dance floor. Sliding over to Ultraviolet's Video Arcade. This class of ship does have one of the largest arcades that we've seen. And this was kind of a cool theme. You see they've got the Monopoly money on the ceiling. They had the ticket system so that you play games, earn tickets, and you can redeem those for prizes. Here I am doing a little walk around talking about some sort of nonsense, but you can see some of the games in the back, crane games. This is that little bar area where they don't really do much with. I have a feeling it used to be a taste bar or something. And a little staircase that takes you down to deck 4, back down to the Ivory Bar area. Sort of convenient to be able to hop right down there. The Creams Cafe is your pay coffee shop. And also in this area is the old Future Cruise desk, which doesn't see much action anymore. And you have the Fun Hub station with printers, and you can buy the internet and, you know, get on there. So back to the Creams Cafe. All sorts of tasty, delicious beverages to give you a little jump start to your day. They do have the cool donuts, cupcakes, and pastries that you can buy. Sometimes you'll find some free stuff there in the morning, but this is all pay pastries, and these are pay cookies. and they are delicious. And of course, a wide array of energy drinks, Powerades, bottled water, and stuff like that. The Camel Club Casino, we did not get a ton of footage of, but here we are just kind of walking through it, looking at some of the booths over by the windows, the bar, some of the machines. We didn't really spend any time in here on this cruise. And again, another shot just of me walking and talking, but you can see sort of those Egyptian-style decorations in the background. Pretty cool. We like the cool theming on these older-style ships. So now we have the Skybox Sports Bar on Deck 5 just outside the atrium area. Nice place to hang out, root for your favorite team. You can see it connects up to the casino over there, so this is kind of a smoking venue. You'll get a lot of that smoke coming in. Nice memorabilia on the wall, all kinds of TVs. Goal! And I guess this was me spinning around pointing out the fact that, yes, you can just escape out to the casino. Actually, out here in the atrium on Deck 5, they had some cool little seats that overlook down into the lobby that we thought was cool. Just another little atrium shot. And a couple of peekies into the fun shops. We, of course, have the Shiny Store, where you get all your jewelry, bracelets, watches, anything fancy and shiny that your heart desires. Cherry on Top, where you can get all of your sweet treats for the cruise. They've got bagged candy, bulk candy, prepackaged things, Rice Krispie treats, gifts. They sell cookies in there. And a peek over into the regular fun shop where you can find all your souvenirs, your tote bags, your hats, your t-shirts. I think they had the liquor and the tobacco in this one as well. Little ship models, those little noise makers. All kinds of stuff to impress and or annoy your friends. Those little noise makers especially. They also have the kiosks on this ship where you can check your sign and sale account and make change, break your large bills into small bills. And there's a little shot showing the if you wanted to buy the internet plans either by the day or for your entire cruise. So now we are moving up to the outside decks. Deck 9 is your main Lido deck. We have the turquoise pool area, which is the main mid pool. A couple of hot tubs out there. You can see sort of that stadium style seating with all the loungers on it. Little towel hut where you can rent towels. And a little peek at the pool and the big screen movie screen up there, which you kind of got a little peek at, but not a great peek. Blue Iguana Cantina is one of your free options. They have breakfast burritos, lunch burritos, taco salads, empanadas, all sorts of fantastic stuff we find at the Blue Iguana. One of our favorite free spots to eat. Guys Burgers, of course, also another popular free option, open for lunch. They're usually open from, I think, about 12 to 6 or something like that each day. And you get burgers with barbecue sauce, onion rings, customizable with a complete toppings bar. Look at all that stuff that you can just jam on that burger. Love it. And of course, free 24-hour ice cream stations. They got bowls, they got cones, ice cream, frozen yogurt. The main Lido area is called the Red Sail Restaurant, decorated in sort of sailboats with red sails. I think this was us coming up for a breakfast one time. They've got continental breakfast, full breakfast buffets. I think these buffet lines are just inside the doors from the pool that we're looking at here. Moving a little further back on Lido, we've got the deli on one side, and they do have the new, I still call it the new deli menu, where everything is pretty much pre-prepared. You can't really make too much in the way of substitutions. Sushi at Sea over on the other side, and again, this was the Sushi at Sea on the Valor because we didn't stop for very long and look at it on the Glory, so borrowed a little bit of my own footage. And some of the main buffet lines moving more toward the back of the Lido deck now. They also have a coffee shop right back there in the back, a second coffee shop, I know. And we ran into a pour-your-own beer station where you can get some of your Red Frog, Thirsty Frog, all those words, beer. So we'll jump out to the back of the Lido deck now, all the way aft. We've got the Pizza Pirate. A little scan down the menu. They've always got 4 or 5 options you can grab there, but 24 hours a day you can get you some pizza on board the ship. Always a very convenient snack. Panning over now to take a look at the bar in the aft. They have holiday creations. We were on there sort of near Halloween, so you can see they made some fancy drinks for holidays. And the pool area in the back. And of course, over on the other side, we have the Seafood Shack, which is a pay option. The pizza was free, but the Seafood Shack is pay. Little peek at the menu there. And they also have a convenient beverage station and more ice cream machines right there on the back of Deck 9. So we will hop up to Deck 10, the old-fashioned barbecue. I didn't really eat at the barbecue on this ship, but there's just a little peek at the area. And then, of course, we have borrowed footage from the Valor of when we did eat on the barbecue. The 2 ships are basically identical, so I was able to steal some footage from myself. But another free option to eat at for lunch. This is the Emerald Room Steakhouse, which of course is an upcharge restaurant. Everything done up in very much green with beautiful views out to the ocean. So fancy. Now on deck 11 on the exterior, here we are walking down the jogging/walking track, peeking in at the volleyball court, basketball sports deck. Again, volleyball court. That's sort of the roof of the steakhouse, the skylight. And they do have, I guess it's, I don't even know if you would really call it a half-court basketball court, but a basketball option. Peeking up there now from deck 12 up toward the sun deck, and then looking around the mini golf course. Very windy up there when you are moving, and that ship is moving, the wind is blowing. Yeah, kind of windy. Kind of windy. And now let's travel forward on deck 12 to what I'm calling the Serenity area. That's actually just a little peek in the spa. We also got a little look-see at the Camp Ocean entrance and the family side of the Serenity deck, as it were, with ping pong, giant chess, looking at the water slides. And here's a little peek at some of the water slides from below as we had approached it. But they had some cool slides. They've got like the yellow twister slide, a couple of racing slides, nice area for the kids. And now out onto the actual Serenity deck here on deck 12. Always a nice, quiet place to hang out. Lounge chairs, couches, those nice little dome egg chairs, whatever we like to call them. Very serene. And this Serenity deck does continue up to deck 14, which is where you'll find the 2 hot tubs. And more egg chairs, lounge chairs, and more peace and quiet and calmness. See, there it is right there. Lounge chairs and calmness. And now a ride down in the glass elevators as we close out this tour of the Carnival Glory. So hopefully you did enjoy this ship tour. If you missed any of the vlogs from the actual travel series, you can find those over on our channel. We'll put a link to the playlist down below, probably. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Become a Paromaniac today. Socialize all our media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And until next time, rock on!